Okay, good. All right. So can you have your microphone on?
Okay.
Nice.
Hi.
Okay, hello. So please tell me, how's it going for you? What are you working on? What is your focus? What was your reason and motivation to join the course? What are your goals here? And how's it going so far? And when I will give my feedback, I might focus on the things that you're interested in.
Mm, uh, I think I start dancing at around 10 years ago. So I think some of the detail I will miss out. And this course remind me how to do the basic, how and remind me the detail to how to do the basic movement. Can you hear me?
Sorry, 1 second. I lost the sound. Uh-oh. Sorry, can you please speak again? I think I don't. Just 1 second.
It's like
Okay, now I can hear again.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sorry. I'm just I just wanted to have the better. Let's just try this again. Yes, can you please speak again? Jim, can you
Oh,
hear
okay.
me? Yes,
Hi.
nice, yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Uh, um, I want to back to basic, and I think sometimes we will focus some detail of the basic movement, as in like body weight, um, how to put your heels up, ankle, and I think it's a lot of detail of the basics, but we always forgot them and do it by our own way. Yeah, and this make me can
Yeah, so
focus more. Yeah. Mm.
so what do you want to focus on? What is your biggest struggle at the moment?
Uh, I think I can't do the big movement because of our flexibility. I want some, but I know um like the body weight I can't do so big, and I look so like a robot. I think how to open my chest. I seems I can't do the movement big and detail, but I think can have some other ways to do it nice.
Mm-hmm. So you're mostly focused on technical things at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me go through your video.
It's an old video actually.
The video that you okay, tell me which one is you?
The
Are
last,
you
the
this one?
last one, yes, yes.
Okay, is it your choreo?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, what's going on here? You made it by yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
This is really nice. I like the choreo,
Mm.
and I like how you put it into the music. And you actually, it's interesting because like now when we're talking, like I can feel you're a little bit shy. Yeah, so when
Yes.
you dance, you can open more than when you talk. Yeah, so you can express through your body. I'm sure like it's not like always, because now maybe it's you're feeling this I'm a teacher and so on, and
Mm.
it's a little bit different position, but anyways, yeah, it's like um when you dance, you open up much more. Yeah, and this is really wonderful. And I guess that for you, dancing is a lot a way also to express yourself and go through things. Yeah, it's
Mm.
this is just what I guess. Okay, let's talk. Let me go through the video, and mm, I'll pay attention to some technical details. Yeah.
Mm.
So, okay. I just hate the new player because it's so uncomfortable to move with the finger. Hmm. So here, when you start with the first jump, yeah, you see your
Mm.
legs are pretty narrow position. So as
Mm.
soon as I would like jump, I would first more not just straight away put the left arm down, but I would
Mm.
open it through the side, make a big swing from the elbow, and same with the left knee. Yeah, I would leave the left knee higher and open the right leg more to the back, squeezing the butt. So to
Mm.
have a nicer attitude position, yeah, so
Mm.
opening legs wider would just make the movements a little bigger. But I understand that you do it not big because you want to swing here. Yeah, so
Mm.
basically to have like if it's like a prep move to make a big swing here, it's okay. But in the future, yeah, you could just kind of make a bigger opening here, so
Mm.
then you could just make the contrast bigger here. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe just for a second extend the legs, but it's okay. The jump is really nice. And I like how in the end here, yeah, you really like open your back and drop the head backwards. So it makes the movement really big. And then look here. So you're open, and when you land, you close, yeah, to do this slide. So it is a nice move, yeah. But what would make it a little cleaner, yeah, because you see your jump, and then you
Mm.
straight away in this position. So what I would probably do, I would first close, just literally like round my back and slide the
Mm.
hands along the body down, going with the ear to the floor, and then slower go into the slide. Yeah, so from the
Mm.
ear on the floor, because this transition looks a little uh mm, a little bit awkward, yeah, like the transitioning shape. Yeah, but oh, good here. Maybe just to make to be able to lift your bum here more and arch the back, instead of
Mm.
sliding the knees outwards, I would slide them backwards. So your bum
Okay.
will go up, and
Mm.
the back would arch more. Uh, sick. Oops, sorry. Oh my God, my fingers. Shoot. Boom. I like this. Yeah, I like this move in with music. But when you go up here, try to not have your shoulders up,
Uh.
so they can be like down, yeah, and
Mm.
then you bend your elbows, but not the shoulders up, because that makes your body look a little stiff.
Mm.
Oh, good here. I like how you round your back before your arch. Nice here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that you use your hands as well before you drop. Mm-hmm. By the way, did you watch the handwork class?
Yes,
Yeah.
but didn't
Did you?
practice.
Yeah. Did
Just add
yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah, yeah.
hands.
Try, yeah, true. Like this is something, okay, this is something that will not improve overnight, but if
Mm,
you will, occasionally do it step by step, it's absolutely the same like pointing your toes. Yeah, it's not something
mm,
someone told you, point your toes, and next day you were always pointing them perfectly. No,
yeah.
it was like happening gradually. So with your hands, it will be the same. Yeah, I'm just pointing
Mm,
your attention here because in general, your hands are doing fine, but it could be even more natural. Yeah, so here I would mm, like probably turn the either the palms to myself, or if I would open it here, I would focus not on extending the arms, but on squeezing the shoulder blades and more like lifting the
mm,
shoulders down. So that would make the hand move more natural. Yeah, and
mm,
yeah, it's just like a little bit too much tension now in your hands, but that's okay.
mm,
It's like it's a stage. It will change. Just the more you will do different hand movements, exercises, the more it will give you this casual, natural movement. Okay, this is the turn. Mm-hmm. Here, when you do this transition, think about also closing first, not just going to the left, but maybe literally rounding your back so then you can open, yeah, to have this in and out movement. Or when you
mm,
go to the left, make the full movement to the left, like finish up the move, yeah, before you go here, because this one, yeah, is like the
mm,
transitioning move is like not here, not there.
mm,
Yeah, boom, this. Hmm. Here, this one. I see like you're just looking at the audience, yeah, so I understand why you're doing it this way, but I would first,
mm,
when I go here, I would actually pull up using like squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the chest higher and opening,
mm,
dropping the head backwards. And then only
mm.
here I would turn to the audience. Yeah, just because this one just looks a little bit constrained, like it could look bigger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, a really nice transition. The technique is really good. Nice lines, nice trajectory of the move. Yeah, maybe I would extend this leg already
Mm,
backwards, so it could be a little bit bigger circle, but it's just like a small thing. In general, when you finish up the turn, here is the moment to use your left hand and your shoulders and shoulder blades to bring your body away from the pole. Because this, when
mm,
we're having our chest very close, it's
mm,
like a close position, like we're protecting ourselves. Instead, yeah, I'll push away from the pole and open my chest and bring my head backwards to have
mm,
this nicer open flying position. Then after that, I would close here and then
mm,
open again here. Yeah, all good now. Here with lines. Clean, just extend the leg to the fullest, but maybe it's the knee pad breaks the line. Mm-hmm. Here, to finish up the move, I would drop the head, the ear down. So not keep it here, but I mean, it's not a mistake. It's just a little thing you could add.
mm,
Yeah, so this, I don't know, it's this ear down. And then I would finish having boom, another ear down. Yeah, just
Mm.
like to finish up the move, and then you could look to the audience again. But I like how you always keep the eye contact. Nice. A bit softer arm. But I like also like you always do very clean transitions through your feet. Really nice. Yeah, nice. Good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you see here, you open your legs more. So when you do the first drop, just the same, and you see how much you also open the head and everything. Yeah, it's just like similar, but I guess it's just because the jump was coming and you were like,
yeah, and this is
focused
spinning
more
pole.
on the jump. Okay. Why do you dance in spinning pole? Oh, because the studio is Spinderella. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. So look, let me talk about a few things here. Let me go back, and I will. Okay, can you see me? No. Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm here. Yeah. All right. So there are a few things that I can see, and like you focused, as you said, on technical things, but you have a really good level. Yeah, and you will definitely, with everything that is in the course, even if you will,
I can't hear now.
sorry, am I back? Yeah. Can you hear me now? Is it okay? Switch from Wi-Fi.
The connecting is not well.
Maybe from Wi-Fi to.
It's okay now.
Like,
yeah.
is it okay now? Okay, good. So I think that you will definitely like going through the course. No, not again. Because I can see you well. I don't know. Girls,
okay
can you? All right. Yeah, just let me know if it goes bad. Because like you will, that is a lot of things that we focus on in the course, the technical things, and I see your technique is pretty good. Yeah, so so I feel that like the technique of transitions, yeah, is good. But the technique of opening, of engaging different parts of your body would really change a lot. Yeah, and especially what I feel is the way you allow yourself to engage your body. Yeah, so this is for everyone, girls, because this is a very common thing. We have it in different level. Yeah, but like pretty often when we do different moves, we can close. We most of you never even close on maximum. Yeah, you round your back like this. Yeah, you never go in a full round. Yeah, and so then the same goes when we open. I don't know if you remember when I was doing the stories for close friends, I explained how to isolate different parts of body, that we have shoulders. Yeah, we have shoulders and we have a diaphragm. Yeah, and we can open the shoulders and lift the diaphragm. We can lift it up and down, still having the shoulders open. Yeah, and same we can do like with lower back and things. And the more like if you guys will start using like playing with those little things, this is something that you can do just at home, or like when you work and you have your 5-minute break. Yeah, and you just start like doing it. That will give you, first of all, like more I don't know, like deeper connection with your body, like body awareness, when you'll start feeling it more. And then later it will give you more of the like bigger range of motions, yeah, when we do things. So I would honestly, like dancing, warm up, all of those things will help a lot, because your body, like when you do moves that you're much more confident in, you engage your back, your chest more. Yeah, but when there is something that you're not that confident, naturally our body closes up a little. Yeah, because we're like, oh, I'm not confident. I'm like closing down. Yeah, for some people it's more lifting shoulders. For some people it's more like crunching a little. Yeah, so this is normal, and we just need to learn. Yeah, girls, this is for everyone. Like really pay attention. We need to learn how to engage our muscles and lift the chest up and shoulders down. So instead of, let's say, where is the pole? It's here. Yeah. Instead of, let's say, using our muscles like this, yeah, pulling up like this, yeah, we want to pull up like this. Yeah, this will be the way to engage, opening. Yeah, and I mean, when I do it like this, it's very obvious. But let's imagine something like a butterfly. And if I tell you arch, your body naturally will go, okay, I arch there. You arch down. Yeah, but we need to learn to put those things together. Arch by lifting the chest up and squeezing the shoulder blades. So arching will be this, yeah, instead of this. And same could be in some, I don't know, position like this. Yeah, I can arch just here, or I can arch by going up. Yeah, active arching. So this is like just like exercises that can help you as well to build more active mobility, yeah, in the chest. And then the other thing that will really help you, all of you girls, yeah, is breathing with the movement. Yeah, so you can do it again, like without pole. It's just very simple. Yeah, so you go exhale and really round, and then inhale and really open. Yeah, and then you learn doing it with, let's say you go slowly, and then, yeah, you exhale and you really drop, yeah, and round. And then you could go in, or you could go just down. Yeah, so there are a lot of little things, a lot of variations, and like just experimenting what else I can do. Yeah, how I can breathe. Maybe I can make a circle and then just drop here. Yeah, and then I continue just playing around this. It could be something very simple, but you can explore just doing it in front of the mirror at home, like in front of your phone. Yeah, if you don't have a mirror at some comfortable place, and just like feeling free and just exploring. Yeah, engaging your chest, your shoulders, your hips as well. Yeah, so you can do it in different shapes. You can do it here as well. Yeah, like breathing and like just being here. That will train your body to feel different intensity, and that you can tense your muscles. Yeah, you can tense them, but not to block them. Yeah, but you can tense some part of it to make the movement, but keep it soft. Yeah, so this will change a lot, because when you say that you then don't have the technique, yeah, so you actually have a good technique of the transitions. Yeah, so all of them are correct. You never did anything wrong in your like wrong technique. But the point is that you don't use the whole range of motion of your body, because when you do the moves, it always wants to stay safe, to stay engaged, to tense, to tense the shoulders and here, so you are engaged enough to do the moves. So this is normal. Just the next step will be to give this more freedom to explore, like to breathe on the floor. And then the next step, we'll try to do it on pole, but don't do the whole choreo. Take a few moves, and I would actually start from simple moves. Remember in fundamentals block module, we have the class upgrade your movement, and there, like, we put these different techniques to the moves. And so you can start putting it either just in simple moves, or maybe it will be more fun for you to do it for the choreo. And then you can try doing the same piece. Same, I don't know, like few, I don't know, I'll just do some random moves. So for example, I do everything with breathing. And like whatever it is, maybe this is like even harder because I need to think about what I'm doing. But you're taking just like, okay, one move. What if I'm breathing here? Or what if I'm breathing like this? And you just go more into the explorational part. Because in your case, like you're good in musicality, in putting things into the music. And I told you that you were quite expressive, but I still feel like you're trying to stay in a safe place. You don't allow yourself being vulnerable when you dance. And it is obviously like you think it is technique that's lacking in when you feel that your body is free, that everything is under control from the technical part, then it gives you like more opportunities to actually express. It allows you, like, because you feel that if you like when you're technically right, you can kind of show more colors, more grades of the emotion that you express, right? So you are really right that you need to work on the technique, but besides just going through the movement and just thinking how to make it bigger, I would also work a lot with breathing, and with just exploring. So you just like search for some shapes, some feeling your hips liquid, your chest liquid, and maybe even trying to do it without mirror, so you feel like you relax more and more. Building the trust in your body, so then when you will put that into your choreos, because it's beautiful, I love the musicality. I like the technique. Everything is great. When you just have this more connection, it will just look, the light down. It will just look a little bit more expressive. Okay. So, okay. What did I say? Like the technical things I'll not repeat, because there's a lot in the course and you can just do it, like all of them. But working on your chest, learning how to engage, like arch by engaging, by going up, squeezing the shoulder blades and lifting shoulders down, all of that stuff. Breathing is a lot, honestly. Allow yourself to breathe. Same goes to your arms, because for example, you do this move, and why it looks a little bit constrained, because it's blocked in your shoulders. Instead, if you would extend the arms, but going more like, opening here, that all yeah, would look different. Same. I never, you can't see, I never finish it here. Yeah, it always goes with the movement. So when I extend, that would be in the same time when the arm is moving, you know? So it's in the same time I extend, and in the same time I move backwards. So the parallel movement, it will be also more natural. Mm-hmm. But we have some more like sharp moves when we need to isolate it. That's also fine, but that's specific. If you want something more like natural, yeah, we're trying to move in the same time. Also, uh, a lot comes from shoulders, yeah. So when you do any moves, again, same you can do with the breathing as well, and think you should never lift your shoulders, yet never block your shoulders. So the only feeling in engaging shoulders you feel is that it's more like closing and opening, but not blocking here. Yeah, that will also change a lot. So those few things I would probably focus on, and think about when you dance, what what it makes you feel. Yeah, girls, I know like the first one is a little bit longer, yeah, because I'm like maybe for next time, for the next person, the same things are also useful. Okay, so you just listen, and all the exercises are good for all of you. Yeah, so because you were already good in choreographing stuff, and I, I I I would focus now on expressing, and so everything I said will help you to express more. But also think like when you do moves, when you make choreo, what exactly you're expressing now, what is the feeling, what is it? And sometimes we don't know, like when I choreograph, I don't have the story first. Yeah, I just start choreographing and the music, and then I think, and then I dance more and more and more, and I start thinking like what it makes me feel, like what is this emotion. Yeah, because I already allow myself a lot, sometimes my emotions come first. Yeah, I just don't hold them, and sometimes I realize what I was dancing about afterwards. But because I'm not afraid, I don't care, I just let it out. Yeah, but for many people, they don't let it out. Yeah, they're like kind of want to express, but you're like everything looks the same. Yeah, so you dance the whole thing, and it doesn't feels like there's any change inside of the choreography. Yeah, so for that, yeah, I would think, uh, what exactly am I doing here? What it looks like, yeah, what it feels like, what that would be. And then, for example, yeah, just like the last choreo I was choreographing. Yeah, it was a sad song, and I don't start like I'm so sad and I'm crying. Yeah, but I'm like, I am getting sad. I'm getting upset. Yeah, and now I'm like about to cry, but I don't start crying like yeah, first it's just this like you either you hold those tears and they go, or you just relax and they go. So the first movement when you go there is not yeah, but it's like yeah, and from that, yeah, depending on what is your story about, what is your, it doesn't have to be like a full story, but at least what emotion is there. You can think about how you develop this emotion. Yeah, and that, like, I will talk more about it in the session when we'll talk about emotional expression. But this is just an example for you because you could be even more expressive here with your movement by just building a little bit, making not just this choreo is sad, yeah, but how sad, yeah, what different shades of sadness you go through in the choreo. Yeah, that it's not just to make it more interesting for the audience, but it's just for you as well to explore how different the movement can be. Does it make sense? Yeah. Um, let me quickly, I'm just watching your choreo again. Let me show you this part. When you jump, okay, you land here. Yeah, you land, and this moment, yeah, for me a little awkward. So what I would do here, I would jump and I would land open. Yeah, and then I would go boom in first. Yeah, boom from the ear, so round first. And then, yeah, I would slide, and not outwards, but backwards. Yeah. So here, I'm also like, I didn't warm up, so same, stiff back. Yeah, and could be here, or even if you're not really flexible, actually your back is fine. Yeah, so it's just this. Yeah, instead, this. Yeah, so those little things. This is fine. That's so you were sitting here and you go here. Yeah, so either close before opening, so you go like in, out. Yeah, we go a little bit boom, boom. Or you could go here, yeah, and then here. Yeah, so not just because this movement is awkward. We need to either fully, yeah, having nice shape here, like example with the head or something, or I think in your case, if I remember the music right, it was something smooth. Yeah, so I would go boom, boom. Yeah, here. This as well, for example, just to make it nicer, and this move could be a circle. Yeah, could be a circle. Because you do, yeah, the transition, if I remember correctly. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom. Here, close, yeah, open, and then go here. The more contrast we show, yeah, the more interesting it is. Yeah, so I'll probably maybe here, close, open, and then look. Yeah. So that would just give more of the breathing, more contrast. This is fine. When we do the spin, whichever spin it is, yeah, I want to have my chest away. Yeah, this. And then you close, and then you open. Yeah, and here when you go to this one, could finish up here, for example. This is not necessary, it's just a little thing that could be. This is good. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay. The rest is but I mean it's just like some options how opening and closing and breathing, yeah, the things that I explained you before, how you could apply it to just to make it a little more expressive. Yeah, because your body could show more emotions, more like living things. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, okay. So girls, I hope that you were listening because all of those things are really useful for everyone. Yeah, so did you have more questions? Is there something you want me to tell you about? All good?
All good, yeah.
Yeah? Nice. Okay, yeah, if you have questions, just let me know. Okay. Girls, who wants to go next? Does anyone in a rush? Okay. Let's go with Alex then. Alex, which video is yours? Actually, Alex, before we go, let me get back to you. Alex, are you here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Before we go to your video, tell me what is your focus on, what you want, what how is everything going, and like where you want to put your attention now.
Okay. I started pole dances 6 years ago, and last year I decided to go to a competition, but unfortunately I got injured 2 weeks before, and I stopped pole dances for 4 months. And this is how I start this course, in fact, because after this injury, I lack confidence in my dancing. So I start this course to both level up in techniques and also what you just talk about, like working on emotion, because even before my injury, I found that my dances is lacking of emotion. So this is my main focus now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so what is from the course was more like what changes you already feel or feel like you struggle with something, or tell me.
The arm work was really useful because I wasn't aware of the way my arm was moving. Well, in fact, my arm didn't move that much when I'm dancing, so all the work about the hand and the arm was very useful. I still struggle a little bit to work on my upper body with the chest. And yeah, so this was really a game changer for my. It started to change a little bit by little bit.
So, how is the creative part going? The choreos, upgrading choreos, making your own things.
It's challenging, but it's also really fun to work on the music. I like very much musicality, so this is very fun for me.
Hey, okay, I think the internet was. Can you guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like I lost the connection for a little. Can you repeat the last part? You said that it's challenging but fun.
Yeah, because I like musicality a lot, so I like working on the music and find movement to match with the music. So this part is very interesting and fun for me.
I'm
Even
glad.
so, it's
Okay, so yeah, it's like any other skill. Yeah, okay. So yeah, remember girls that you will feel the changes more and more. Yeah, in the beginning, first like uh 2-3 months, it's more like you're getting used to things and maybe you feel changes, but they're small. There will be a moment, yeah, if you train. Yeah, there will be a moment when kind of it all will start making sense and you will feel this big shift. Yeah, and then again it will be like and then again boom. This is how what my students usually say, and I mean it kind of feels the same for me. So okay, let's go to your video. Is this one yours?
Yes.
Who made it? Is it your choreo?
Yeah, it's my choreo.
Good. Yeah, I like some of the places are really nice with music. Yeah, and we definitely play with intensity, very like slow in the beginning and then it builds up. So this is really nice. I also like you're pretty strong. You can do a lot of things. And yeah, sometimes the transitions are not very clean. But when was it? It was before, yeah, before the course.
Before the course.
When
This one is during the course.
During the course, yeah. So what? Okay, let me go through things slowly. Okay, shoulders, yeah, like when you guys will like the same what I just say to Din, yeah, when you move your arms, you will at some point feel like when you open them or when you leave them up, that naturally squeezes your shoulder blades and pulls the shoulders down, and you will be able to literally see how like you're moving. You know these videos when girls are moving their arms and the muscles in the back are playing. Yeah. So and how does it happen? They're moving their hands. Yeah. Why the back muscles are moving? Yeah, because the shoulder blades, we open our chest and it's just like this is a good example because you're staying like this, standing like this with back facing the pole and the audience, sorry. And that would be really like it's a really good example. So learn to squeeze the shoulder blades here. Okay, here, boom. Why do you need to put your heel down? Yeah, you're using both hands. So basically you don't really need that heel on the floor, which we still can have. Yeah, like it's okay to have sometimes our heel down. But then would be nice to like open your chest a lot, open your left shoulder. Yeah, if you're using the heel, you don't need the other hand that much. Yeah, so you could open the chest more, the shoulders, and maybe make a bigger slide of the leg. Or if you use both hands, then you could point your toe. Yeah, and stand up and point. But I don't mind if you put your heel down, just if you kind of engage, like circle your chest more, open the body more. Here. You see, you're like this movement, this wave, this waving with your body up. Yeah, you're like going from heel, boom, to point, and it feels a little bit like nice flexibility, active flexibility. That's really cool. Yeah, so what I feel that is missing here, you don't really engage your hips. Yeah, so you start your wave in the chest and then you continue it in the leg, but your lower back, your hips are a little bit not there. Yeah, so now here, when you land, yeah, there is a moment of losing like you don't know where is your balance, and the thing is in hips. So you have your weight on one hip, and then when you step, yeah, it goes to the other hip. And it doesn't happen like you always have your weight somewhere in the middle because hips are blocked. And that's why the movement feels a little bit awkward. So we need to just learn to walk. Yeah, it's just so simple when you start doing it while just walking. It's so easy, but your body starts understanding it. And then it becomes much easier. Like you just learn the skill. And then if you do harder moves, you sometimes just need to remind yourself, but your body already knows how it feels. I will show you later. Okay. Yeah, it happens again here. And yeah, the turn here again. Yeah, so you see your weight is in the middle. Yeah, and here you start moving the hip. It's good that you start moving it, but you don't feel fully where's your weight. So that's why, like in the transitions here in the steps, it feels like your body is a little bit tense, like not relaxed, not flowing. And then when you feel confident here, yeah, the movement gets nice again. Yeah, so the moment of weight shifting here feels a little bit like you're doing it, but you're not sure what you're doing. So when you do it, it's a little bit like you dance and then you do steps and then you keep dancing again. Yeah, so we just kind of break the flow here. We will it's quite easy to fix. So I like your toes. I like the lines here. Very nice lines. Hands and head. Probably I would keep the fingers a little more relaxed, but besides that, the move is nice through the platform. Nice. Here, same what I just said before to Dean about squeezing the shoulder blades and opening more. So we open here, then we go into close position, that's fine. And then here we want to open more the back. Yeah, I will show you later. Yeah, and here, when you go with the leg around, you see very close position. Instead, we could keep it very open, squeezing the shoulder blades, bringing the shoulders and head backwards, yeah, while doing the circle. Are you feeling comfortable with your left foot here? I'm always a bit scared of these shapes because my ankles would not survive it. How about you dancing in shoes? I'm dancing in boots.
I'm okay with this position.
Again. Yeah, no, it's especially now it's very trendy to use the side. I just know that I would break my ankles doing it, so I just don't. Yeah, so this it's in purpose, right? But if
Yes.
it's okay for if it's okay for your body, yeah, it's just like I can't do this thing. So, but what I do think, yeah, it's not about the leg. Yeah, so when you go up with the hand, what makes it a little heavy? That your body is blocked when you do it. So, for example, we either like we sometimes do this like we grip our hands without moving our body, but that kind of happens. Okay, the body just goes up and the hands are like but like or the other option that we kind of do something particular, like we go like we open, we close, we do this like a wave or something with our body while we're gripping the hands. Yeah, and so here it just looks a little heavy because you're like yeah, climbing up a little and the body just stays a little stiff. So that's why I think for me this the last yeah, the last grip feels a little, but yeah, I don't know. I need to try. I don't know like how much your leg can support you. Yeah, I would probably the thing is that you see like your right hand goes up, but your left hand is useless here. Yeah, the left hand you kind of need to put it there before to raise up with the right hand, but after the move you do, next one, it would be much more comfortable if you had the left hand lower so you could push away from the pole to make the next movement. Yeah, this oh my god, my fingers. To make this movement, yeah, the left hand should push away. Yeah, and that's why it just feels like lots of hand grips Yeah, and I will try and see what I feel with the hands here. Maybe there's another way of doing it. Here. When you do the turn, yeah, the body is a little flat. Instead, we want to open, yeah, to have curves everywhere. Open the back, squeeze the shoulder blades, yeah, when we do this turn to make it more elegant. And especially here when we open, yeah, this shape, very flat, we want it to open. Yeah, before we do the spin, we want to really open the leg backwards, open our head, squeeze the shoulder blades. Yeah, very open before we go in this circle. Nice circle of the hips. I like how your chest and your head, everything joins the movement. It's nice. This, try to avoid this shape. Or if you when you want to open your legs, instead of lifting your knees, you want to lift your feet. Okay, so knees are staying down, and you lift your feet because this shape is not the most elegant. Yeah, so the transitioning shape is not nice. This is nice. Sure. Your movement changes a lot when you feel more confident. You're much more relaxed here. Yeah, you're like it's this is what I say. You're dancing, and then sometimes you break the flow and you just do the move, and then again you're dancing. But that's okay. Look, I see your face now. You're like, oh no, look at it another way, another way. You have the moments when you're really there. It means that we can make more of that moments and more and more. Yeah, we will just increase the amount of those moments until it is 100%. Yeah. So please just like change the angle of looking at this situation. I like the les toes, here. When you fall, again, you see like the shoulders, the shoulder blades, like everything I said before. Like every time when we engage, we want to make sure we pull up with open back. Shook. Yeah. Like same, like a lot, like everything that I say to Dean, like I hope that you listened carefully. Did you? Because all of the things you definitely also need to apply. Yeah, they very useful to all of you guys. Okay, am I back? Yeah, I'm back here. So, okay. Yeah, so you go with this move and you focused on your arms a lot, but the back is really like stiff. So here, when you go up with your arms, like make sure that when you do it, you lift your shoulders down. Yeah, the difference between this and this. Yeah, that there's a little thing, but it just changes the whole look of the movement. Here, you turn. Yeah, and either if you use both hands, or if you put your heel down, yeah, you can just like do it on one hand. Yeah, if you use two hands, yeah, that could be point. Yeah, I mean, I'm not wearing heels now, so it's just, but anyways, even if you have your heel down, it's okay. What I would do is start the movement not just by going with the flat body, yeah, but starting from the head, yeah, or from the chest, or like using the shoulder, opening, yeah, putting the vase inside, or circle inside, oops, circle inside, yeah, like opening that leg more, yeah, making a bigger movement, yeah, and then you with the vase you're going up here, so instead, yeah, when it's more like backwards and forwards, yeah, and so what is missing for me, yeah, even if I don't do the chest at all, even if I isolate, I want you to feel more the hips, yeah, literally like backwards, yeah, back, engaging, and from your pussy forwards, yeah, this, yeah, even if we don't do the chest, just feel the small move, try to feel it in your hips, because at some point, some other moves, you can really engage your hips, but here it feels like you have the leg. It's actually hard for me to do it like this. You have the chest, you have the leg, but here there's no movement, no tension, yeah, so that, and then, yeah, you're like, how do you step? Yeah, so you need to decide, yeah, from here, for example, you put the leg and you're still here, and then you shift that hip, yeah, or you go straight away here, but then it's like, how exactly feel the moment of shifting that weight, yeah, and for you, like, you would need to, either you can push the hip, yeah, or wave your body, or just literally stick that hip out, yeah, just like feeling how exactly you're doing it, yeah, it's very simple, but it will give you a lot, yeah, same here, you do the turn, yeah, and then your weight is here, the hip is out, you're doing your step, and after that you're pushing that hip, yeah, here, fully straight leg, turning the hip, yeah, and here, so those little things, just how we step, how we fully go with the hips, how we fully extending leg, yeah, bending, yeah, just like feeling this movement, it will later give you smoothness in harder transitions, yeah, so I feel like if you play with it a little everywhere, just like simple steps, but how you just like push that hips, yeah, doing like different moves, hip to the hip, to the hip, yeah, here, same, to the hip, to the hip, fully extending, yeah, the leg always, so never have slightly bend, because it doesn't mean that it's impossible, but you skip the moment, yeah, when you're fully shifting the weight, and that is what you need. You're closing the right, going around with the left. Boom. With the hand, yeah, just a little more relaxed fingers. Closing the right is fine. And here, don't keep, again, the body flat. Yeah, just when you close, boom, you can still have the hip open. Or you could really close, but then you open not just the leg, but you open everything here. Yeah, so chest as well. Open this, yeah, and then don't close your body full with the body open, yeah, or fully draw big circle, close here, and then sit. Yeah, so we want to avoid the flat position when we just like blocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would not even close the second leg fully. Yeah, so here I would just like draw boom boom, draw a circle with this leg, probably would close and then open. Yeah, that what I would do here. When you is it still the left leg? Yeah. Change. Stop, right, left, right. Boom. Boom, boom. I don't know, maybe just to make it like make more sense, if you I just think that you're pretty strong. Yeah, so maybe what can help is that you would do, while doing this hand, you could make a wave in your body and maybe bring the other leg. Yeah, I'm not doing this because no way my leg can do it. Yeah, I'm using this, but anyways, maybe I would do what I would do. Yeah, is to yeah, so the wave, and in the same time bringing this leg to the front. So I would make the movement more denser than just, like. Sorry for my jokes. Yes, and here, yeah, when your hand is here, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible to do the move, but you could, you actually, well, actually, with a good momentum and good pull up, you don't need that hand at all. So maybe you could go 2 to 2. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Sure. Yeah, just good swing. This. Boom, and then this. Whoa, boom. Yeah, so I would add, so here when I would turn, I would make a very nice arch. Yeah, so to have this shape. So squeezing the shoulder blades again. Yeah, it's a lot of balance on the arms, so it's a lot of pulling up by lifting the chest and squeezing the shoulder blade. Yeah, so from here, boom, 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 and then, yeah, open, but to make it even nicer, before opening, I would go in. So how it would look? It would be in and out, around and open. Yeah, open, close, open, and then close. Yeah, so more of the body, yeah, more of the wave. That will give more energy, more like breathing. Oh, okay, you don't fall. It doesn't matter. Yeah, from here, same, and then you go here. It doesn't change much. This is fine. Circle is good. Here, instead of this, yeah, feet up. Yeah, it's just much cleaner. Yeah, all good here. And if you slide your hand sooner, you don't need a second hand, but okay, it's okay if you have, but just as soon as you just slide your hand straight away, that will give you more of the shoulder. Yeah, but anyways, it's this one is fine. You fall to the left. You fall to the left and you close. Yeah, open. Yeah, we like when we engage, we don't close, we open. We engage by squeezing the shoulder blades. I will show you one more exercise. It goes for all of you, it will be quite useful. But here, if you hold the pole is fine as well, but just we don't hold like this, yeah. If you fall, you catch here, but then as soon as you touch the floor, let go and open, especially like here you do some hands. And then I don't remember like what exactly you do, but you could more like go in, yeah, and out. And it's not only the chest, but it's also the hips. I feel like sometimes you forget about your hips. But it's okay. Maybe this movement is not the one to comment because you do something with music, so it's okay. So and not for all of you, just learn to pull up. Yeah, put something what is not sticking to the pole. Yeah, and learn to pull up using your shoulder blades. Yeah, so not closing your chest, but opening your chest. That is very, very useful exercise that will not only make your muscles stronger, but it will also build a habit of opening. Yeah, lifting the chest up, opening. When you will know that when you need to do some strong, yeah, some powerful movement, your body naturally will lift the chest. Yeah, so this is something that I do for 15 years maybe already. Yeah, this is my exercise for the warm-up. So this is the hobby that you slowly build. Yeah. So this is the technique. Yeah, and I feel like the things I say to Dean can work for you as well, because you're actually like you're making nice moves and they're not very common. You know, like the moves you do is not like something what I expected. Yeah, so you also put them in music and so on. So there is a lack of technique somewhere that makes you feel unconfident, especially like when you don't know how to shift your weight. And it's just like it makes your body close down, and that's why it's getting hard to express something, because at that moment you kind of want to be small, to not take too much space, and like, no one look at me please. Yeah, you know, it's like when is the song, the moment, the strong moment coming, and you like instead of like going loud, you, because you don't know that you can, if you can take that sound. Yes, so you like, and the same happens with our body. Yeah, like you don't know if you can do it, so you like just, yeah. And all for you, feeling more freedom in your chest and hips, as I say to Dean, will help you a lot. And doing the steps, yeah, go to the steps, like make sure that you like you really can like push that hip out a lot. And that, like starting from simple moves, that you will see like it will give you like open up a lot of other movements. Yeah, because your hips will just like know what to do. Yeah, and closing and opening, yeah, a lot during the combo. Try to also not just do the moves right, but feel that moments of natural breathing through. Like imagine you're telling the story, and we have this in some words with yeah, having this that will help a lot as well. And I feel like you have some ideas. I think you have some creative ideas. I think that at the moment, it's not like the lack of ideas, but you just don't think it's gonna look good. Yeah, because the things you do, they're already not very common, and you're playing a little bit with stuff, which is great. So by uh, feeling more connected to your body, you will feel more confident in what you do, and you will feel safe to try more of your ideas. Yeah, I think that will really help. And give me 1 second. I see that you really have this feeling of the speed. Yeah, so you hear what the music goes like, it's sometimes it's like slowing down or like building up, and you really feeling it. You're doing it. You're like you're making the choreo really accordingly to the sound. It's great. So the next step will be not only to put it into this, like literally the speed, but also intensity in your body. Yeah, and this is as well, like you can train it with breathing. Yeah, and you can do the same, like I do it a lot without literally dancing on pole. I play the music and I just go with my body like, so I try to feel this change of the speed and texture. Yeah, this is I use this word texture because it's like when you stretch and then accelerate, and it's not only the speed, but it's also this yeah, so it's something a little bit different than speed. Yeah, but it's very connected to the speed. So try to feel it, to do it without pole, just listening and just doing, imagining, like this is the leg, and then the turn, and then boom, the head, and then I arch. So you just kind of make it with any parts of your body, but allow, maybe first time it will be very constrained, very small. Yeah. But do it again and again and again, and then you will feel how bigger becomes your movement, and that you can literally see it and mimic the whole choreo just by like sitting, and your body will go through this emotion. This also called a deliberate practice, and you will feel like, girls, I hope you're listening because it will be helpful for everyone. Yeah, when we are doing it, like imagining in our mind that we're dancing it. Yeah, it's really helpful, really, but not just like somehow, but literally living through the movement. Yeah, so my body is, it's the same like singing in shower, and pretty often I'm dancing in shower and I don't do the actual moves. Yeah, but my body is like going through this. And in the beginning, it might feel like really awkward. You don't know exactly what to do, but believe me, the more you will do it, yeah, the more your body will. You see, like now when I'm talking, I can kind of with the words that I say, I also use my body, so you understand more what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's just like your body is going with the emotion, with the meaning, what you mean, what I mean with my words. I also go with my hands and with all my body, and with the like emotional expression on the face. So we can practicing by just letting it happen, because your body knows better. It's not exactly, I tense my muscles on 73%. I have no idea how many percent, but my body just like, because it's doing it many times to do the same song, like I just play it many times, and I just kind of imagine how my body is doing it. Then when I take the pole, it is much easier for my body to kind of get this vibe, to get the feeling, to catch the texture I want to express, I want to show. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Alex, do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask about? Anything else about the course, about the movement?
I'm good. It was pretty clear. Thank you.
Good, good. Okay, nice. Girls, Josefina, let's go with you and then with Aris because she joined last. Okay, so yeah.
Hello.
So Josefina, tell me please a little bit about your request, about what you working with, what you may be struggling with, what you focused on, your overall experience so far.
Usually when I dance, I only struggle. I mean, I'm focusing on how to do the moves properly. I never hear the song. Usually I would record the whole choreo and then I would put the song later. I'm not even hearing anything. I can't hear properly, and then I don't know what is singing and it's really loud. And so far with your course, you said like to just choose something which you like, the music that you like. So I think that's the these three choreos that I've done is like to some music that I like, so I sort of can hear what's happening and then to feel the music. So actually this is the first time that I actually dance according to the music and not putting the music after. So I try to feel the music. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I
And
don't. Yes.
yeah, and how it feels like what does it feel different? What did it change anything or
Yeah,
any
it's good. I
insights?
mean, yeah. I realized that um I don't know a lot of the basics before. I wanted like my hip rolls are terrible. I don't know how to look slinky. Um, and now with your details, it shows like how to make your chest higher than your arms so that you have a better arch, or like even the kind of move where you use your hips to go to the side and then bend your D down and open. Like I couldn't get it for the longest time, but now you explain, I can understand it better and do it better. Yeah, so I don't have dance background, and I also if I don't go to club or dancing, I'll be the one sitting down watching people. So I need a lot of details to follow, and then when you give that, then I can understand exactly every single part of the body that needs. And recently, I just realized that I'm only using my legs, and I'm always slouching on. I'm not engaging my shoulders or back, so that's why it doesn't look the same. So yeah, there's something to be aware of. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I feel that there is improvement.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your feedback. And actually, this is something for everyone as well. Like I already say that you will feel the difference in a few months. Yeah, but what is important that you already see, like you already done like quite a few lessons, right? And you see that I explain things the same way. I kind of repeat many things again. And you know how it works? Like you don't need to try to make anything perfect, but you do it, like the first step like this. On the second try, second lesson, yeah, second choreo, you can understand more. On the third one, you can understand more. Yeah. And like by like this, with every next choreo, you just will be able to see and understand more things. Even though I explain similar, stuff, and sometimes it's just like it's repeating, but then at some point it will feel like, oh, I got it. When something clicks and you're like, this is it. Yeah. So again, don't try to make things perfect. Take as much as you can now, and you will see. Yeah, like you said now that, oh, I just realized that I'm only using my legs or something else. Just some particular move will unlock and will give you like more freedom to do the other moves. So yeah, just like be consistent, and things will just like unfold. Okay, so let's go to your video. tell me which one is you.
Red color. The second video, the black and red.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know the things that I would do for love? I do it all for you. Take me upstairs or let it flow.
Okay, so first of all, you are very strong, yeah, and you actually like do quite difficult transitions. You can like hold yourself so well, and it's amazing. Actually, like you can kind of feel your lines pretty well, and I really like, yeah, like even for example here, I mean, like you really understand how to shift your weight. You really adjust your hand position to be able, and like here, you engage everything so well coordinated, your body here. Yeah, clean, full feet. Yeah, really nice. Like all your body is engaged here in. You don't just use the leg, but you do use your upper body. It's like I understand what you mean. You could use it more. Do already use it. It's really beautiful. I really love it. This is very nice. Nice hands. Look at your wrist. Really beautiful. Feet, yeah, like your head, and it's really nice. Yeah. Hands, nice. Feet, everything is engaged, fully extending the legs. Really good. Mm, mm. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just like could be a little smoother the thing, yeah, because it's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's okay. It will come with more practice because you're doing it right. Shoot. It's a combo of Dirty Birdie or
Yeah.
okay.
Did this without the music, and then this music is after. So if you listen to watch it, you listen with music.
Get it. Yeah, like you always point your toes. Really nice. Okay. I don't comment the tricks. Yeah, because it's not the most important part here. No, like I don't know why you're just say I honestly I really like everywhere you see you close before open. You have very nice weight shift here, very nice smooth movement when you engage everything. Your feet always clean. Yeah, your hands are always engaged. You're actually when you were talking, I expected to see very different things. It is really nice. Yeah, so I would really recommend you to work with music because because you see here you did it without music and you just put the music on the top of the video, yeah? This is what you mean. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's right. But because of when you gave the idea to say that I should choose a music that is slow or like that I feel good with, and then
Yeah.
because of the choreography, they have some other music which I'm like, I don't know what is this song. So I just switch it off and I just remember the whole choreo, and then later I just select something from Instagram. But with your course, you have helped me to dance with the music.
Yeah, it's I think that you need to, because you already have a really good level, and yeah, you could, let me just focus on things. So I would definitely exaggerate the all the contrast, all the ins and outs, yeah, like every time when you close and open. And also I would focus on connecting the moves, because you have a nice move here. Yeah, then you stop. Then you have a transition. Okay, here is very nice and smooth. Separate movement. Here you stop. Separate movement. Yeah, separate movement. And even though like you don't fully stop, yeah, but we can see, yeah, we can see like piece, another piece, another piece, another piece. Yeah, so what I would focus on is on making bigger pieces. Yeah, for example, both times when you do this, yeah, this, yeah, and then again. So I would think about making it, yeah, so like connecting it into whoa, boom, and whoa, boom. Yeah, making this not like 4 moves, but 2, in and out, connecting more. Yeah, I'll show you later what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, same here. Yes, like tick, tick. Yeah, so you have lots of stops. Yeah, and here the same tick, 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 tick. So in general, you do everything correct, but I would work on putting those pieces into bigger transitions. Uh-huh. Feeling more the dynamics inside, and adding on, you know, the music, what I just said to Alex before, yeah, that she can play with music, yeah, going sometimes faster, sometimes slower, yeah, feeling it. That would help you as well, because now you don't have any music. Yeah, you just kind of do the moves. It doesn't mean that it's impossible to do without music, okay? Don't get me wrong. But sometimes music gives us idea of how to make the pieces, where we can slow down, where we can speed up, what we can put together. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, so you just kind of stop, yeah, and then yeah, and it's not bad. It's just normal, and it's just like, especially when you don't have the like the dynamic of the music, it's normal that you just stop everywhere. Okay, let me oh shit, wrong. Do you see me? No, you don't.
I can see you.
Do you? Yeah, you see me? Cool. So, for example, these 2 first moves, you have this, they, yeah, and you have the leg. It can be like this, nothing is wrong with it. But just for example, to give you ideas, yeah, you could put them together. Yeah, you could go from here to here, making one move. Yeah, like this is totally fine. The transition and the way you play with it, yeah, it's fine. Now, look, you have this same leg, yeah? Boom. Same leg goes backwards. So it's always the left leg. Okay. Yeah. So from here, yeah, you go here, like 1, yeah, and then 2. Yeah, so instead, just think about connecting them somehow. Like you did this one, and then you go into the arch, yeah, and then you what is this move actually? I just need to figure out what is this jump. Yeah, so you open. I don't think maybe you need to keep the leg here when you close. Yeah, so if you start sliding it when you go down, yeah, that will give you more of, oh my God, yeah, I think I would prefer this side. See? Yeah, I don't know what was exactly the move, the jump, what the legs were supposed to do. Sorry, the mosquito is annoying me a lot. Yeah, but what I mean that I would connect, whoa, like using like a pendulum. This side, this side, this, and here. You know, just connecting the moves together. And the music could give you an idea how. Maybe the music would be that you should really stop. Yeah, like really stop and then stop and then stop. Yeah, so could be that, but not just like separately here and then wait and then jump and then wait and then again arch and then finish. Yeah, and here, so you don't want to finish. You want to go into this movement and connect it to this one. Yeah, putting them together will just give you more of the, it will build up the dynamic. Yeah, so we don't want to break the dynamic. Ship, put it in. So think about as soon as your shoulder is touching the floor, yeah, your hips should start going above the shoulders. Yeah, so don't split it in pieces. Yeah, so from here, you start going, and I would actually draw a circle but it's okay, it's a little bit harder, but it would make again the flow a little cleaner. Yeah, so drawing is, and straight away, you know, going into the, actually, where are you going? Chi. Yeah. Here could be, for example, when you do the leg, could also use a little bit of the bounce, you know, just to make it nicer. Yeah, or do it together, like when you do the leg in the same time to start the turn. Yeah, just to make it cleaner. Whatever split it is, the split is fine, just extending the leg. And then, this one. When you go here, yeah, think about, which you think the other direction. So think about not dropping the leg backwards, but going in a circle, because the circle will give you a smoother movement, smoother transition, so you can put the moves together. Yeah, it's like your leg. Yeah, I'll show this direction so you can see better. Yeah, it doesn't go here. It goes in a circle, and you start doing it before the hips go down. So from here, yeah, you go into the, imagine if you want to open. It will be in one of the choreos, actually. I don't remember which number of the choreo, but we will have this transition as well, and you will see it like in more detail. But when you go in a circle, it just gives you the momentum. Yeah, so you can go more around and you can put the moves together. But yeah, it's just like little things. But in general, the things that we were talking about with other girls, yeah, would also, the tips will be also good for you, yeah, for pulling up and stuff. And you're very strong, actually. All of it, all of what I told them will work well for you. Yeah, and so I feel like you don't. Okay, let me tell you this. You don't do anything standing here. You're always on the floor. So I have no idea how your feet working. You know, I don't know how you do pirouette steps. Yeah, I cannot see how you can shift your weight standing. But what I see on the floor, you look really confident, and you like you have good connection with your body. So what I would work on, what I would focus on is to like make bigger pieces. Yeah, just take like you're good in transition separately, make sets. Yeah, 2 or 3 moves together and try to make them connected. It doesn't mean faster. It doesn't have to be faster. Yeah, it's just like putting words into sentence, and then later putting sentences into some, you know, bigger phrase, you know, something like this. So you're just like learning to connect them. Yeah, and sometimes, yes, we need to pause. It's fine to stop somewhere. It's just like feeling the momentum of the previous move, connecting it, so you can make the contrast, the level changes. Yeah, so that I think will work really well. I feel like you need to start working with music because you show really nice level. Yeah, and you can go through this course like this, and it's pretty intense anyways. Yeah, so you can go through the course and experiment, because for you it's already new to dance to the music in general, because you'd say that you never did. And maybe later, after you're done with this, think about upgrading to Queens, because with your level you could definitely benefit from musicality part as well. Yeah, but it's okay, you don't have to do it now. Yeah, you can just do it afterwards. So I just feel like I expected that we're gonna work on basic, but it looks like you already have quite a good foundation, to be honest. So for you, making bigger contrast, bigger in and out, yeah, bigger transitions. So we just want to level up it a little and start giving it your own touch, because like when you do all these movements, you feel super confident. It looks very natural. Your arms, your head, yeah, everything. And yeah, I honestly feel like this is really good. Just go with music. Yeah, do that. Apply all the techniques I told you before, and I think, yeah, I don't see any problems, any blocks here. Yeah, it's just like lots of things that you can develop even better. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I just think like I'm good at copy pasting. Like if you give me details, I will copy it exactly. But if you ask me to put the music and then dance yourself, I go blank. So I can't really. But actually,
It's okay. It's
the first choreo 1, 2, 3 is the first time I dance with music actually. Like I understand now, like you say, it's very like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, because I don't have music to guide me, so I don't have the feeling. But the last 3 choreos that I'm learning from your course, I'm like, I feel like, oh, okay, this one a bit more, or I'm still exploring it. I still feel a bit I'm choosing very, very slow music. So that I can have
it's
time
okay.
to think
Yeah, it's
of the steps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, so because when you will start doing it with music, you will also be able to work on other stuff that we don't even talk about now, about smooth moves and sharp moves. Yeah, slow and fast, and then like stretching them or like adding details. So all of that doesn't kind of make sense yet without music. So we're just gonna focus on the basic technique, which is fine as well. There's a lot to work on. Yeah, and when you cover all of that, yeah, I just wish I could see you doing something not on the floor as well. Yeah, that would give me more of the understanding. But it seems that you do have a good connection with your
And
body. Yeah, quite, and yeah, I feel like all the things that I say to the other girls would work well for you.
would it be possible to see choreo 3 or no, like or the previous 1 or 2 choreos from your course, or because this was just one of Dirty's she just chose whichever choreo that I practiced. So is it better to see like what I'm learning from yours to understand whether like the choreo 1, how can I send it to this chat
Yeah,
now?
yeah. You can send to me in Instagram. Just text me like I am your student from Exabase and so on. Just and I will just like see and maybe just comment a little. I will not give you another full feedback, yeah, but I will just like see and maybe if there's something else to add on, I will do. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like the biggest focus at the moment would be connecting the moves together and um probably I'm just watching the video again. Uh-huh. Yeah, connecting the moves together and feeling the dynamics, yeah, feeling the momentum in it. And it's pretty complex. It goes together with the weight shifting and with exactly with working with the momentum. Yeah, so you need to feel yeah, like same like putting words together. Yeah, when you build the sentence, it's not like they are just like together, yeah, but having this ti, 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 ni, yeah, like this would be focus number one, yeah, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yeah, I'm sure with music is more fun and interesting. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Good. Do you have any questions?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, good. So we have Iris. Are you here?
Yes, hi.
Hello.
I'm sorry I'm
How?
late.
It's okay. How are you doing?
I'm good today.
You good? Tell me, how is everything going so far? What are you focusing on? What are your goals and struggles at the moment?
I'm going on the online course, but as I have to say not much time to go through the details of each of the online lessons because I need to work at the same
Mm-hmm.
time. So just try my best to learn as much as I can and try to submit the training videos to instructors. What I expected in this course, I would like to have some sequence ideas, which I think also work on the techniques. I because I have learned pole dance for a few years, but I think I need to back to basic. Yes, and I want to get some more ideas on how transitions getting together or in flowy way. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're more focused on techniques on smooth movement.
Yes. And also the
Okay.
melodic
Are you doing a princess or queen?
queen package.
Okay.
Queen. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let me go to your video. Tell me which one is you?
The black one on stage.
This one.
Yes.
Se fossimo al di là dei nostri limiti, se stessimo di fianco alle abitudini e avessimo più cura di quei lividi, saremmo certo più distanti ma più simili e avremmo dentro noi perenni brividi. Ti immagini che spesso la vita mia, puoi capirla se la senti e non mandarla via. Ti immagini se tutto stesse sopra i nostri conoscerci, se non amassimo soltanto i nostri simili, forse avremmo gli occhi solo per descriverci, perché uno sguardo in fondo basta per leggerci, quando vivi un giorno bello di e ti immagini.
Wow, this is really cool. I'm very impressed. This is it's your performing, competing?
This is the competing piece.
Competing. How did it go? Tell me your experience.
It's quite hard to choreo, so I put a lot of time to choreo, but because I'm not the teacher, I'm not a pro instructor, just student. So it's hard for me to connect the moves and music together, just like others. So I think this common problem for us is so quite hard to get what we learn and apply it appropriately.
Mm-hmm. And so tell me, when you did this 2 or how many already, 2 or 3 choreos you did in the course, and when you had to do the part, the upgrading part, how was it for you? Was it hard or easy? Was it like, was there anything new that you've learned? Or like, just tell me anything about it. But be honest with me.
For the before the upgrading part, I think I must go through the basic part first. So when I first get the basic part, then after the basic part, I look for the upgrade, so I know how the level I can upgrade for it. So I think it's good because you give us the variation of it, because I think in a competing piece is not necessary to put all the hardest thing inside is good. So it must match with the music. So follow the mood, the music, and the up and down. So to create how can we upgrade or even downgrade the moves? Just even a small moves can also beautiful.
Yes. So you actually, I don't know, like you're saying that it's hard, but I feel like, first of all, you have a really nice level already. You have really interesting transitions, and they are pretty connected. And also, like you can hear the music well, and you can like now, even without watching it without music, I can feel the emotions that you're experiencing. Yeah, and I like how complex, yeah, like here, for example, could be just a wave, but you do it in a circle. Yeah, this is your upgrades are pretty advanced. I think you have a really, really good level already, and I will just I'll tell you this. By doing these choreos and focusing on simple moves, simple transition. Yeah, like when we do it in a course, when we learn choreographies, by focusing on those transitions, you will discover the fundamental things. Yeah, because it's very important to do it with simple moves. When you are not focused on doing hard transition, yeah, but when you do very basic moves, but you're so focused on what each part of the body is feeling,
Yes.
yeah, that will really, like, you did a few choreos, and then at some point you will feel that moment when something will just like fall into the place. It will just happen, and it will be very insightful. Yeah, so it's nice that you don't rush it, that you have appreciation for the simple things. And this is honestly great. So like, okay, let me just go a little bit through details here. Yeah, for example, you see, you need to shift your weight from the front foot. Yeah, you're standing on the front foot. You need to
Yes.
shift to the back foot. And there is a moment, you see, when your back heel goes down. Yeah, the awkward moment of the swing. So instead, what could happen? Yeah, like you need to either you could bend the back knee, yeah, and just use a smooth transition here, or keep it straight, like fully straight, really engage your ankle. That would give you more of the rotation moment than a swing. Yeah, so could be different options, but like here, yeah, the back leg is a little bit unclean, and that little thing breaks the impression. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
this is nice. I like how your all your body is engaged. You're really nice, like everything connected. A little bit cleaner the back foot. Look at the line of the back foot. A little broken, yeah. So your toes are facing down. Just a little more engaged, but now here. So what happens here? What I would add here, a little breathing into your movements. Look, you open, and then here I would go a little down, like exhale, and then open up. Yeah. So I would make this not only the movement of the leg, yeah, but dropping body a little and even closing it a little bit in, like a full exhale, like, and then here, yeah, I'll show you what I mean, but I'm sure you already understand. And here, the same thing. You see, like you drop here and then raise up. Yeah, this down and up. Similar, yeah, here, but not only with the down and up, yeah, and the same here, not only down and up, but also feeling it in your body, in your stomach, in your pelvis, like you literally waving a little bit, like doing a little bit of reverse wave while you're doing the breathing. It will make the movement lighter and smoother, like effortless, because you breathe. Yeah. Here. A little bit heavy this moment because of the hand, your body is blocked. So to make it a little like either again, here I would literally round my back to close my body so I can open, or the opposite, I would go from my ear, opening like that my body follows the ear when I open. Yeah, just to make a little, and this, look at this, the top foot. You see the line is a little broken. Your toe is always a little bit twisted in. So just control a little more. Here, I would before, so you go with this wave, yeah, straight back, then bend to the front, and here you just bend. Yeah, so would be also nicer to go first a little bit backwards with the straight leg and bend it a little bit later, just to make a smoother transition from the wave. Yeah, same like you do here. You see, you first go with straight leg and then bend. And so from here, from this shape, yeah, you could do the same here and then continue the turn, or fully stop here and then bend and start this. So just like, so we're not confused, like what are you doing? Let me hear with music. Maybe it makes more sense with music. Sorry.
E avessimo più cura di quei saremmo.
Yeah, maybe like, yeah, either way would work. Either start with straight leg or just fully kind of finish up the move here when you extend and then bend, and here as well. Yeah, when you do this, I would go a little down, and then when open the leg, I would go a little up. Not just like fully up, but this, and like again, this breathing feeling that especially to your song. Yeah, because it's very like flying and like it's a dramatic song, right? So that will like lyrical thing. Yeah, so just again a little bit from up, down, and then open backwards before you start turning. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean.
Saremmo certo più distanti, ma più simili.
When you do these two circles, they could be different. Yeah, one and then second, and it's like I would make first one a little smaller, a little bit more inside, more constrained, but not constrained like stiff, but like more like you know, it's something holding your back, and you're like doing this circle more inside of your body. And the second one is fully engaging the chest and like shoulders and everything. Yeah, to make it like wow. Yeah, so small and then bigger. To build up, yeah, a little. Then here, when you go from the circle into the moment when you extend your legs, yeah, you just extend them to the front. Instead, that could be also like continuing on of the wave. Yeah, so you circle, and then you go in, and that movement starts pushing your legs to the front, and only then you do the circle. Yeah, just the fully straight knees. This is good. Nice drop, very emotional. It would be cleaner if you slide that right leg a little more to the front. The landing could be cleaner, and also this part, because you see, you kind of fall to the hip, but if the knee would be closer, you would be able to make a nicer transition from here, because now between the knee between your hand and your knee, there are like all your body is stretched. It's one line. So there's nothing you can do to make the landing softer. But if the knee would be closer, you would be able to use it to sit down gently and then gently put yourself down to that hip, and so the transition would look nicer. I'll show you.
Okay.
This is good. Okay, a little bit. Yeah, your hips are always staying a little bit on this side. Yeah, and you could just bring them more up more to the middle. So then here, I don't know, it would just give a little bit more movement. It's just a little thing that will give a bit more smoothness to the move. I will try to show you on phone. Here, before dropping here, yeah, bringing the hips higher first so you could have more controlled drop, because from here is already like it's already the most of the weight is already in the front, so you just fall faster. Yeah, but bringing that leg first fully to the back, the front leg fully to the back, and just keeps it, even maybe having the hips in the same spot, but fully bringing the front leg up would give you smoother landing. Mm-hmm. I like this part. Yeah, I like all of it. We just need to, we can exaggerate it all. Like imagine you are now engaging your body on like 90% and you need to do it on 100%. But we can create more contrast. I will show you I will show you later. It's now you, when you engage your body, the movement is more how to say it, having more like same texture, but we can control that engagement to have bigger contrast. So some of the movements are a bit smoother in between, and then the moment you make this more hysterical movement, it's a little bit more sharp, and then this the switch between sharp and soft will actually feel like you, in one side you're more relaxed, but on the other side much more precise. I will try to show you, but all of this is very good. This is a very nice transition. Just your foot, yeah, here just a little bit, you know, not maybe it's hard to do it in shoes. I would probably prefer to do this in boots. To make the feet cleaner. Yeah, this is a good transition, but imagine you want to keep your eyes on the audience till the end. So you go from your chest, you're like turning your body away, but your eyes until the end. So your face is still here. And only in the very end your face go up. That will give you more of the spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a bit stronger ankles. Yeah, just like at that moment, because you see this makes it a little messy. Yeah. We need to do breathing exercises. You're doing really like nice transitions, nice moves, and you're actually already doing a lot. You're having really good understanding of how to create certain effects. I really like it. I honestly I feel like we just need to channel your intention in moves. You definitely need breathing exercises. You need to yeah, because I see you're so good. You're so talented and so connected. It's amazing. I love it. Mm. Nice. More control between when you shift your weight from hand by pushing with the left hand to the foot, more control in your ankle, more control in your shoulder blade here. So when you raise up, yeah, you really hold it in your shoulder blades and slowly pushing into the bottom foot. Yeah, so from fully bent leg, you raise up, yeah, by balancing and pushing and pulling up with the shoulder blades here. A little bit.
Se non amassimo soltanto i nostri simili, forse avremmo gli occhi
Okay,
solo.
now what I see like from this point, yeah, like after here, you got tired. Yeah. So everything was very different here. And then after this moment, you got tired, and I can see like before you would feel the balance more, engage your shoulder blades more, use the inside effects more. Like here, the movement gets a little less smooth, a little more stiff. Yeah, and it just means that the body is tired, and it's mostly focused on just doing moves. You see the foot, yeah, you see the move here, like just very like more just like technical. It's less leaving, less breathing here. Yeah, you're getting tired here. Keeping the back leg should stay behind. Yes, breaks the line a little. Then bring the knee to the front, keep it behind. Yeah. Yeah, here fully, yeah, it's like yeah, so you see, look at your upper back, at your shoulder blade, not opening at all, fully closed because you're tired, and so your body doesn't open anymore. It wants to keep like this strong position. So you already start rounding your chest. You see the feet are getting more and more. Yeah, but that's normal. You see, look here. Yeah, very, very close position. But I like this emotional part. It's really nice. Here. When you go here, this move from here, you see, you just turn your full body. Instead, we want to start from one hand and shoulder and head, and then the body would follow. Yeah, I will show you. This is all good, very open, nice. Okay. Are you agree with what I'm saying? Like that, do you see that your movement have changed when you get tired? Do you actually see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is important. It is important because like we can see the difference. Yeah, and it's much easier to understand certain things. Yeah, because when I'm just saying something, yeah, it's not as clear as you can see how your own body is doing it, and then you can see how your own body is not doing it. Yeah, so it's a very good opportunity to see what exactly you're actually doing without even knowing, maybe. Yeah, so what I meant by like in a lot of things, when I don't remember like what exactly you were okay. So the very first move, yeah, when you hear and you need to kick that leg, so you can either you have to really engage your shoulder blade, yeah, and use the pull up to kick the straight leg, yeah, to keep that, and that will give you a lot of balance. It will happen here, yeah. Or the other option would be to bend this one, the back leg, and then you could go from your hips, yeah, so you could go more from here, yeah, depending like on what is the purpose of the move. Yeah, so I will not go through all of the moves because they're pretty intense. You have really amazing transitions. It's all good. But I will go through the techniques that I feel like will really help you. Yeah, so for example, when you do this one, you really go into this, yeah, into this down and up. Yeah, it's really nice, and you want to have it everywhere. Yeah, so somewhere, I don't remember what exactly move you were doing, but you were like turning, and then just like you could go a little down and then up and then around, you know, so having more of this, that not only up and down, but also always a little bit like a wave, you know, and it doesn't have to be a full wave, but the intention that you send that, yeah, so this will also have this like it will make more like a circle connection, you know, like this. Yeah, it will create much more flow and smoothness. Okay, let me go through your video. Yeah, like here, shift, 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 shift. Poo, 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 poo. You start with, yeah, here, and then you change, yeah, and then yeah, and then you change, and then here a little bit down, yeah, and then here you go. Oh my God, I didn't wear my, yeah, but anyway, boom, a little down before you go up into this, and then here, boom, boom, and either you go here and then down, yeah, or if you you can go into the wave and then fully, maybe even like go with your body more into this boom, so then this would make more sense. Yeah, so you just need to finish up the move, yeah, to like, and then continue the next transition, yeah. In the same the wave. Oh, sorry, it's not the same, but I mean you get it. Yeah, it's like similar. Here,
Similar, yes.
yeah, here actually, wait, you go here, then you go here, here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So either, yeah, I would go, for example, from the ear to connect the movement more. Probably like I would choose this one. But again, depending on the music, or could be like a little bit in and then out. But I feel like from the ear is easier, yeah, and like more, a little more like dramatic. Yeah, so you have this and then here, and kind of twisting. Whoa. Yeah, here. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-huh. Yeah. So here, a little bit down, and then it's not even full up. It's just more like open, but that will feel like a little bit up. Yeah. So it's just because when you close, it feels like down, and then you open, yeah, and you go around and here, yeah. It could be like first one is more like small in here. You could even use this, open these hands a little. One is here, and another one is more open, so it's like building up. Yeah, it just kind of develops the emotional story. Yeah, and then instead of just extending the legs. Yeah, so the first one is here, and the second maybe a little higher. And then you go in and extend the legs. Yeah, so just not just extend, but like connecting to the previous movement. Yeah, so we create again, we keep building flow. Then you go here. Actually, I don't know which side do you do. Am I on the right side or the wrong side? You
It's right.
are, yeah, you're on this side. Yeah. Yeah, right side, and then right knee goes to the front, yes? Mm-hmm. Good, here. And then you drop here, and then because all your body is stretched, you kind of have no choice but fall. But if when you land, this leg would go closer, that would give you the softer landing here. Yeah? So boom, closer, and then again in. Yeah, and you can go into this yeah, is it where you go?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Open the arm as well. Yeah, so you go into this, and then the elbow slides inside like the chicken wing. Yeah, so then the movements will be connected, not sporty, but whoa, here. Yeah. And then what do you do? You just do the steps, and okay, I didn't warm up, so I'm not sure I can arch, but I will just explain you the idea, okay?
Okay.
So you do the things here. Anyways, yeah, what I said, you kind of capture hips a little bit here, so then everything felt a little heavy. Yeah, if you just fully, like twisting more, fully bringing your legs here, that will just be a little more feel a little bit more airy. And so from here, yeah, before dropping, fully bring the leg, push the shoulder. Sorry, it's just right, pushing right into the headphone. Yeah, fully here, opening the chest. Yeah, and then with control. Yeah, so you want to bring fully leg backwards, pushing the chest, rotate the body, and that will give you softer, more controlled landing. Yeah. Do you understand what I mean?
Oh, good.
Yeah. Just one more time, just in case. Yeah. So from here, leg fully up, and then we need to turn the body. So chest to the front from standing on the shoulder. Imagine you want to put this to the floor. So you fully rotate your chest, belly is rotating. Yeah. And that will give you a softer landing. This is nice, very hysterical, very good. Then this, and yeah, all of this. What I meant, we can make it a little more precise. So we want to make it more light and precise. Is like the difference between the smooth and relaxed and the one you're sharp. So it's not just throwing and you know, like fully relaxing, but you have the throwing moment, yeah, and then you kind of keep, you have this after move, boom, and then the impulse, but then after this, you also have like a little stretching it with a bit like a bit more controlled movement. Yeah, so that will give more precision, more like more connection between. So it's not just like we're dancing, then we're doing emotional moves, and then we're dancing again, you know, but that will connect them together. Yeah, but what you're doing is already good. Now here, what I meant, not just go up here, but think about having your eyes there until the end. Yeah, it just creates this additional dramatic effect, because you know where the pole is. You don't need to look at it. Yeah, but having this, whoa, yeah, will make it nicer. Really like this one, and then you get tired. Yeah. I will not go through all the moves, but it's kind of what happens here, that we need to feel the like when we move our weight, we're fully hanging. Yeah, we start pushing, it goes to the leg, and then we extend. So we start engaging this hand. So the transition between the weight shift between here into here, yeah, this part is like from straight arm when we're hanging into the pull up. Yeah, it happens by pushing a little with the leg and balancing with the ankle, but also a lot with engaging the upper back. Yeah, so when you do this transition, what happens here, like you start because you get tired. Yeah, so you just like having your back flat, but instead what you need to do is to actually trying to arch even more. That will give you even more balance. The more you arch and engage, the more balance, and obviously ankle. Yeah, and so what you do, you kick, then turn, and so you did here just a little bit more natural movement of the hand, but it's okay. Normally it was natural. Yeah, turn. Yeah, well, this one. You need to keep the leg behind, because what happened, you started here and then brought the other leg. Instead, yeah, instead it has to stay behind. Yeah, not here, has to stay behind. And then also open, engage. Yeah. Tick from the head. Yeah, boom and boom. So, but I feel like it happened just because you got tired. So instead of opening here, your muscles were tired, so you were like just holding. Yeah, because the body cannot open anymore, but that's fine. It just means that you know how to intentionally open it. So just the more you will practice, the better it will get. But also think about maybe having not that intense cardio. Yeah, if you want to compete
I mean, that you will build obviously your strength and it will be easier. But for example, if you have something coming right now and you know that you look at your video and you understand that last minute of the performance is like, you see the difference. So maybe it means that you need to take off some of the moves, and just give more rest to your body, so then you can do other moves with better quality. So it's normal. I mean, I kind of still like I feel when I get tired. And in the end, I know that I know exactly where I can cheat. So I know the moment in the end of the choreo where I really need to focus more, so I don't cheat, so I don't close. Because normally it's in the body. A body already knows that it needs to open, like pointing your toes, right? But that hard moment in the end of the choreo, I need to remind myself. So I'm dancing, I'm engaged, and I'm like, okay, we open, and then again we're dancing, and so I just know that it's coming, so I have to be aware of it. This part. The last thing, so when you turn, you just go with all your body. We don't do that. We start first here and then we slide. Because of that. But I think it's just like, again, you were just tired, and that's why. So okay, this are the little things will, I think, help you. So what we talked about, this, having these waves in the choreo, making these breathing things, and think about also, you naturally have it. I don't know where you got it from, your teachers, or maybe it's just your own thing and you feel it. Maybe you watch some pole dancers and you're kind of just getting the info from there. But it's really good. You have lots of the techniques already in your body, already in your choreo. Did you choreograph it by yourself?
Yes.
This is amazing. It's super beautiful. I love transition. It's creative. I love the emotional part. I would probably have a few like maybe take off a couple of the transition, and instead of doing again the legs, like maybe similar moves, I would focus on doing other shapes, like playing with other parts of my body. Just maybe doing arms, like arching or like something. So that will also, I don't know if you already saw it, but in some of the upgrading classes, but we can focus on different parts, so I do the moves and I want the audience now to follow my body, then to follow my leg, then to follow my arm, then to follow my head. So we don't just, the audience, they don't focus on all your body in the same time, even though all your body is moving, but there is always some part, like when we have their attention is here, then is here, then is there. And like this, when you build the choreo, instead of just adding on one more transition, think a little bit smarter. You can just switch the attention to the other part of your body, or you can play in the other angle. So for example, you were doing something in this space and then you're doing something in this space. Or like just doing, instead of having more legs, think about having more periods. So it's just like switching the things. And sometimes when you have lots of transitions, and then, for example, instead you're just doing some arms, or like head, it would give bigger effect than another transition. You know what I mean? And it will also give you time to rest, because yes, we like it also takes our attention, but our muscles are muscles. They need to breathe. Yeah, and maybe your brain is still tired by memorizing and doing other things, but those muscles in that moment are like kind of having their moment and they need it. Yeah, so that will also help you to make a cleaner performance and in the same time more engaging performance. So let me think what else. Breathing for sure. Okay, your I think the hands as well. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. I think the hands will be another point of okay. So when you move your are you here? Yeah. When you move your hands, they're fine. You never have awkward, clumsy hands. Yeah. So they you have quite natural movement. For example, I didn't have it. My beginning was super awkward, super stiff. I was so uncoordinated with my hands. Your hands are fine, but you need to really make it intentional. So you're not just like, okay, it's there, but you think how your hand can complement your movement. And pretty often you make big sets of the transitions when you're always holding the pole. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that it's wrong, but for example, at some moments, yeah, when you have this big combo, when you always hold the pole, yeah, all of this, and you hold and you again hold and you hold and you hold and you hold, you always hear. Yeah, so think maybe there will be small moments when you can take off the pole. Yeah, so like you're doing something, hand here. Yeah, maybe like hand and then your tape. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but something, yeah, like here, for example, not just holding, but opening them here, just like adding some fingers movement, something. Yeah, just think, spend time, yeah, to like when you already made the choreo, think, okay, now what my hands are doing everywhere. Is there a moment, yeah, where I can actually add on a circle like I showed you here? Yeah, that you don't just drop, yeah, but when you really add that hand, yeah, and somewhere else, just in between of the moves, yeah, maybe even on the floor, it could be fingers, or just like, not just like this, but like this, or maybe sometimes not here, but through your body, just like little touches or something. Yeah, that will give you some extra volume and also more emotional expression, because depending on like what our hands are doing, we can express different things. Yeah, more lyrical, more like emotional, more sexy if we do like light touches. Yeah, depending on like more aggressive if we have the fingers, you know, like, yeah, so depends, and that can give you additional touch. So for, yeah, and this the other thing in texture, what I've told you about, more like smooth and sharp, you could also this is the next step, okay, but if you, for example, will kind of quickly apply the things I told you before, think about not only having this down and up, yeah, with the wave and breathing for sure. You missed the first part. Yeah, I was talking about breathing. Okay, first this and then breathing. So also on the top of this, you could think of more like impulse. Yeah, what I told you, impulse and then stretching the move. Yeah, and it can be not only in some emotional moves, but it can also be in transition. Yeah, like sometimes You have what? I don't know. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, it could be just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but it could be also with more like with a like you can stretch a little like woo. Yeah, and then end with more like yeah. So not just smooth, but what like imagine that it's a movie and the bullet someone shoots and it's like boom. Yeah, and then it flies. So the same your movement. Just imagination helps me a lot. Yeah, when I imagine what it's like it's a movie, it just helps me to embody it. Yeah, that is the thing. And we were talking about it with girls before about breathing. Yeah, so when you do the moves, you literally think about breathing because depending on how slow or fast, like very smooth and deep, or like, yeah, that also affects a lot what your body is feeling and how it is doing the move, because that will give you, first of all, like this effortless and smooth and airy movement. Second, it will give you more of this natural, like connection. And third, it can give you more of the emotional expression, because when we breathe, yeah, I think every time when we experience any emotions, we like our breathing changes, our heartbeat and our breathing changes. So when we're stressed, we breathe pretty fast, and we need to breathe slowly to calm down. Yeah. And so this it works, like our body just reacts. Yeah, so when you need to make the movement look certain way, you can breathe a certain way, so the movement will connect to it and it will look emotionally different. Yeah, okay. So I think that those things are what I would focus on at the moment. You have a lot of things already. I like your transitions. I like your and one more thing, toes. Yeah, remember when you point, sometimes it's a little bit like this. So make sure like you just like have straight line. This is one more thing. Yeah, the rest I think I said. Yeah. Probably when you do the musicality, you are already good at making harder transition. So you will have a separate part on upgrading moves. There will be lessons where you will do exactly that. But when you do choreos, yes, you can upgrade moves. You're good at it, do it. But put more attention on your execution and on your emotional expression and details. You know why? Because in transitions, you are already pretty good. So if you need to choose between how much focus you put somewhere, I would now focus less on the complex transitions and a little bit more on other things that we discussed today, because it doesn't mean that you should not do transitions at all. You do it, but more focus on other things. Okay. I mean, it's up to you. It's just my advice. Yeah, it's if you can choose like how exactly you want to do it. Yeah. So yeah, let me know how is it going? What do you understand everything I'm talking about? Do you have any questions? Any other things you want to hear to discuss?
I think it's all good. Thank you for advice.
Yeah. Do you understand everything I told you about?
Almost. I have dropped down the note, so I need to watch it again and practice.
All right, good. So yeah, I think we are. Girls, how are you? Tell me, someone, was it insightful for you to watch with others? Did you find any anything useful for yourself while you was watching others?
I think I'm at a different level. These people are like very humble. They are already very amazing, and then they still find flaws in themselves. So it's kind of strange to see like crazy people who can do such amazing things, but then still pick on really small stuff. But you still can find things to upgrade. Very good. And every time you do something the way that they haven't done, it gives my hair tingles.
Yeah, okay. Did you find anything for yourself which you could apply for your training as well?
Too much. It's
Too
very
much.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't be too overwhelmed. It's fine. It's even if you apply one thing, it's already good. Alex, did you find anything useful for yourself while I was working with others?
As a briefing part, I will try to do that more on my own movement. Briefing part, I feel it was really important. So yeah. And
Yeah.
I find interesting that everybody has a different way of moving. So some move I didn't think about, others think about this. So I find very interesting to see others people dance and way of moving.
I really advise you when we did it like this with you, and when you do it with Elena, you train with Elena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really insightful to watch others, because sometimes it's really hard to understand how something works for us. But when you watch at others and you don't know their problems, like their shoulders are stiff or something, you know how you're explaining things to yourself. Yeah, but you can see, and it's sometimes it's much easier. It works the same way. Like, for example, when a friend told you about some boyfriend, and you're like, everything is so obvious. He's an asshole. What are you doing here? Just come on. And she's like, oh, this is so hard, so complicated. No, the situation is so unclear. And you're like, everything is clear. Yeah, and she's like, no, but I have this feeling. So when we are inside, we don't see it. There are lots of other things, but from the side, sometimes it's easier to see. But it's the same, for us. So watching others is super insightful for everything. Also maybe the thing that maybe it's the same thing, but just from other angle, just other side of the explanation, and that will help you. Maybe some things you didn't even actually think that you have this problem. Yeah, but it will change a lot for you. Yeah, so I really recommend you to be more like focused when it's not your time, yeah, but when it's another person. And also, there are lots of things. I told you about so many things, but I will repeat one more time. Even if you apply one, is already good. Don't be too demanding to yourself that you need to do all 10 things. Yeah, focus on one. Write down all of them. Yeah, and sometimes go through them and just, it can just give you more ideas, but focus on one. Yeah, that is better. You cannot focus on many things. Your brain will just decide to not do anything at all. So pick one, go with that. When it's okay, go to another one. Yeah, so that will be much more efficient. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for this class. It was really nice to see you, to work with you, and I hope that you're enjoying the course. Yeah, keep doing it, keep working. If you ever have any questions, any feedback, please text me in Instagram. I don't always reply straight away. Actually, I almost never reply straight away because I have lots of messages, but I will find them eventually. Or if there is something important, don't hesitate to text me 10 times. It's fine. I will not be offended. Yeah, don't think that it's not respectful. It's okay just because I have many. Sometimes I don't see it. So you just say, Kira, Kira, Kira. Yeah, it's fine. I will understand. So that's okay. Yeah. And yeah, if I think we soon are going to see each other again. We're gonna have a session with psychologists on Monday. Yeah, so I'll see you next week for sure. And soon you are going to get one more lesson from one more instructor. It will be very different, but you guys, I'm sure, will benefit from it because it's something very interesting, a lot of new techniques. Okay, so I'm just like a little teaser for you here. Okay, so have a good evening. It's time to go to bed for all of us. Yeah, so thank you very much one more time and see you next time.
Thank you. See you next time.
You.
Bye, girls.